We have some children out here. Come on up. And let's go over here. I think I'll sit right here. This looks like a good place. Well, everybody looks so nicely dressed up and everything today. Is there a big holiday coming up?
Christmas.
Christmas is coming up, that's right. How do you prepare for Christmas? Do you know?
I forget.
Okay.
You set up Christmas trees.
Oh, you put up a Christmas tree, right. Any of you go visit, who's that guy who wears the red suit and has a beard even longer and whiter than mine? Santa Claus, okay. Anybody talk to him lately? Yeah? I wanted to talk about Santa Claus today. Is that okay? But I wanted to talk about where Santa Claus came from. Where'd he come from?
The North Pole.
Well, that's now. Let's go back about 1,700 years. There was a young boy by the name of Nicholas who lived in Turkey. Did you ever hear that story?
Yes, I've seen the movie.
Oh, well, Nicholas was a young boy who lived in Turkey, and he loved the stories of Jesus. And his favorite story was the story of the three wise men, the Magi, who came from the east. And what he really liked about that story was that here they were complete strangers, and what did they do? They brought, that's right, they brought gifts to the baby Jesus. And when Nicholas grew up, he stayed very strong in the church and he became a bishop. And one of the things he did was he helped poor people, and he had a special love for children. And he would give money. His parents died when he was very young, but they had a lot of money. So even as a bishop, he had a lot of money. And there was a story, for instance, of a man who had 3 daughters, and they were too poor to get married well. And so each time that a daughter came of age, he gave them a bag of gold. 3 times. And interesting thing for those of you who know that is that the 3 balls then became the symbol of pawnbrokers. He was actually made a saint then, and so they called him Saint Nicholas. That sound familiar? Yeah. And through the years, he's had many different names. And I thought I'd bring you a picture. I'd show you this. This is a picture. This is not St. Nicholas. This is somebody dressed like St. Nicholas. But he didn't have a sleigh. He didn't have reindeer. He had a big white horse. Did you see that one? He had a big white horse called North Star. And I think this would be a nice picture to put up somewhere. I have a small picture that I thought each one of you could take one of these. You want to pass those around? Yeah. Yeah, pass those around, because when we think of Santa Claus today, he comes from a long, long time ago, and he was somebody who truly loved the Christ child, the story of Christmas, the story of the wise men, and he took the wise men's giving of gifts to heart. And he then gave gifts. And guess what Santa Claus does today?
He gives people gifts on Christmas.
Okay, let me ask you a very important question with that. Do you think it's more important for us to get a gift or to give a gift?
Give a gift. Give a gift.
Give a gift.
You all agree? Get a gift.
Get a gift. Oh, come back.
People read. No.
Okay, I think we all know pretty much. That gives you a little bit of background on Santa Claus and where he actually did come from. So let's say a prayer as we move through this Advent season. Our gracious God, for all of the children here, let us remember the gifts of St. Nicholas, who loved children and became their patron saint. May we go out of here loving one another as Christ has loved us and going into the world in his name. Amen. I'll see you all later.